All right, Miss Horazzo, what are we learning about today?
Today, we are going to learn about reflections on the coordinate plane. This will be the third type of transformation that we have discussed.
Hold, please.
Hold, please.
Kelsey Hadley to the office, please. Kelsey Hadley to the office, please.
All right, a reflection. A reflection flips a figure over a line of reflection in order to create a mirror image. Each reflected point of the figure should be the same distance from the line of reflection on the opposite side.
This would be a good place to press pause and to write these notes down. All right, and we're back.
All right, the instructions say highlight and identify the line of reflection in each of the examples. All right, so to me, it looks like our line of reflection this time is horizontal. So that means we are flipping our little emoji over the x-axis. All right. Miss Davis is switching colors.
Got it.
All right. Our next emoji looks like it has flipped over the y-axis. So it looks like we have a vertical line of reflection across the pink y-axis.
All right, that would be good. Let's write horizontal.
Very good. Good vocab
and
words.
vertical. All right, let's do some applications.
Whoop, whoop.
Reflect the figure shown over the y-axis. Record the coordinates of the pre-image and image. Now, one thing you could do is use the whiteboard we gave you to practice this, and then you can take a picture of it with your phone or with your Chromebook, just so you have it as notes.
So if I was going to use the whiteboard that we gave you, I would originally draw the triangle with points W, X, Y. All right,
And-
that will be our pre-image.
And we have highlighted the x-axis because that is our line of reflection. I mean, y-axis, excuse me.
I was like,
I drew it right, said it wrong. Now, again, if you can count, like with translations, you should be good. The most trouble I see on these are children flipping over the wrong axis. So we're on the y-axis.
all right, so a good rule of thumb here is let's look at point W first. So if you look, you are 2 spots away from the y-axis. So now you want to count 1, 2 away. You're going to label it W prime. Prime for image because that is our new point. All right. Are you going to do Y next? Because you are really breaking the alphabet rules here.
I'm sorry.
W, X, Y.
All
So
right,
let's do
we
X.
are going to X. My bad. Okay. How far away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is 7 away from the line of reflection. All I'm doing is counting the boxes.
So now we're going to count 7
3,
more.
4, 5, 6, 7.
And we're going to label our point X prime.
And remember to label as you go. It will make your life a lot easier in the long run.
And go alphabetically because it will drive Miss Horazzo crazy if you don't.
Apparently.
All right, so we're going to go with Y. That is 2 points away. So again, we are going to go 2 points away. We are going to label Y prime and put a dot.
And I would like to say that you don't need to draw these humps that I'm drawing. I'm doing that to show
Lovely
you what I'm
lady
counting.
humps.
Right. Black eyed peas. I'm doing this to show you what I'm counting. It might get confusing if you draw this on your paper. So,
You just count the way she's drawing humps.
yes. Next time I won't draw them. We're counting the boxes. So we need to now go in and label, what did you say, W, X, Y?
We have W, X, and Y.
And then we have,
W prime, X prime, and Y prime. Now we need to write our X, Y coordinate. Remember, X always goes first, and Y always follows.
And we're going to start with our pre-image, which was the one that we were given to begin with. Y is at,
W is at.
excuse me, W is at,
Over 2 on the x-axis and up 6 on the y-axis.
Okay.
And we're just looking at that point and we're going over to 2 and up to 6. We're counting as we go.
next one we're looking at X.
All
And it is
right.
over 7, up 4. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Over 7, up 4.
Last one is Y, and that is over 2.
And up 2.
Awesome. Now let's do the one we drew. W prime is negative 2.
So if you look, you went to the left of the y-axis. So that is why we have a negative 2, because you went backwards or left.
Okay, and the next one we have X prime at negative 7, positive 4.
Yep, we went left 7 and up 4. So that's how we got negative 7 and positive 4.
And Y prime is to the left 2, so negative 2, up 2.
Very good. How can we represent this equation algebraically?
Well, it says, look if you see any patterns, and I'm seeing something.
see that.
That's fine. I'm seeing something going on with my X values. What is happening with the X values from W to W prime and from X to X prime?
So it looks like it is just a negative number.
So it's the opposite sign.
That's right. It's the opposite sign. It went from 2 to negative 2, 7 to negative 7, and 2 to negative 2.
So to write this algebraically, we're going to say negative X, and that means opposite sign.
And it looks to me like y always stayed the same. So we're just going to write y because it stayed the same.
All right. I want you to look at this next one on your own, and we're going to come back with another video that shows you how this can be done. But it might be beneficial if you tried it on your own first and then watch the video.
So try to model what we just did.
Using number 1 to do number 2.
Correct.